Welcome everyone. My name is James Ogbaji. In this video, I want to share the overview of FFN Freedom Network. FFN Freedom Network is a structured pathway to financial freedom. In this video, I will share with you the roadmap and everything that FFN Freedom Network is designed to achieve. By way of definition, FFN Freedom Network is a blockchain-powered digital ecosystem designed to create sustainable opportunities through structured transparency, innovation, and community-driven growth. This system is built on the smart contract infrastructure and it has a long-term ecosystem design. FFN Freedom Network integrates digital participation models, tokenized system, education, marketplace infrastructure, and community governance into one connected network focused on progression, utility, and shared growth. At the core of FFN Freedom Network is designed to provide a more structured and transparent alternative to many traditional digital learning models by emphasizing clarity, sustainability, fairness, and real ecosystem engagement. So in this presentation, I'll show you how FFN Freedom intends to give financial freedom to as many people who would embrace the opportunity and leverage on the interconnected programs. Why FFN Freedom Network? You would agree with me that many digital ecosystems struggle with long-term sustainability. If you are part of some program like me in the past, programs start with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of zeal, and suddenly those programs disappear from existence. Okay? FFN Freedom has a long-term sustainability design that will enable every participant to confidently become part of the system without the fear of it disappearing or crashing. All right? Unclear structures, centralized control, or reward models that do not support lasting growth tend to end projects abruptly. But in this system, the whole thing is different. All right? In this ecosystem, there's a structured growth, there's a transparent reward distribution system, and there's community-driven expansion. Organic community-driven expansion. It's not a community that is driven by hype. Then there's a long-term ecosystem sustainability design, and there's digital empowerment and innovation. FFN Freedom Network was created to provide a more structured framework where growth is connected to ecosystem activity, progression, contribution, and transparent system logic. All right? Unlike many digital products that we have seen in the past, digital projects in the past that have no clear structure, no transparent network, no progression plan, and it's haphazard. In this ecosystem, there's a structured design, there's transparency, there's community leveraging, and then there's a long-term ecosystem sustainability and digital innovation. Now, there are about 6 different products within the FFN Freedom Network. The first product being the FFN Freedom Network Gateway is called FFreedom Program. The FFreedom Program is a networking opportunity and a community-driven opportunity of the entire FFN Freedom ecosystem. What that means is, before you can be part of the Freedom Plus program, the NFT program, the Freedom Token Economy, FFN Freedom Network Marketplace, or the FFN Freedom Institute, you must first of all come into the ecosystem through the FFreedom Program. The FFreedom Program is a community-driven program where users are rewarded for building the community. All right? Then we also have the Freedom Plus program. Then we have the NFT program. The Freedom NFT program is a program that is designed to reward long-time users and community builders, those who help in building the community through the FFreedom program and the Freedom Plus program will earn NFT status. And this NFT status will guarantee earnings from the ecosystem for life. All right? Then there is what we call the Freedom Token Economy. The Freedom Token economy has different tokens. There are game tokens and the economy token. The main token of the economy is a Fin Freedom coin. The Freedom coin is the main token of the economy. The Freedom Game Token reactivation, Freedom Plus token reactivation are tokens that you get when you activate the F Freedom program and the F Freedom Plus program. All right. Then we also have the marketplace where digital products like NFTs and the likes will be sold. All right. Then we also have the Fin Freedom Institute. The Fin Freedom Institute is where we train people on how to use the blockchain, cryptocurrency, and the likes. The main gateway for the Fin Freedom Program or Fin Freedom Network is the F Freedom Program. You cannot become a part of the Fin Freedom Network without actively participating in the F Freedom Program. And this F Freedom Program is a structured, progressive system that is powered by the triple P orbit engine. All right. So the F Freedom Program is governed by the triple P orbit engine. And this triple P orbit engine is the P4, the P12, and the P39. In the next video I will share with you, you will have detailed explanation of how P4, P12, and P39 works. But for the meantime, just understand that the F Freedom Program has triple P orbits, the P4, the P12, and the P39. These P orbits are designed to support onboarding, level activation, ecosystem expansion, and community growth through transparent smart contract execution. The 5 main importance and beauty of the F Freedom Program is structured level. Okay, this is structured progressive level from level 1 to level 10. And earnings are automated via the smart contract execution. Earnings are automated. So there's an automatic earning program in the system that cannot be manipulated. Then there's a deterministic payout logic. This deterministic payout logic enables payouts to be automatically sent to your wallet. All right, so you don't need to apply for withdrawal. Monies that you earn are sent directly into your wallet. All right, then there's an auto upgrade and recycling mechanism. In the next video I will drop in this channel, I will explain how the auto upgrade and the recycling mechanism also work. Then every time you activate a level, you receive tokens. I told you earlier about the Freedom Game Token, the Freedom Game Token reactivation, Freedom Plus Token, Freedom Plus Token reactivation. Now, every time you activate a level between level 1 and level 10, you receive token as reward. Okay? Then we also have the Freedom Plus program. The Freedom Plus program is the advanced growth layer of the Fin Freedom Network. All right? The Freedom Plus program is the advanced growth layer of the Fin Freedom Network. Freedom Plus is the advanced ecosystem layer designed for deeper engagement, dynamic level progression, expanded earning structure, and accelerated ecosystem advancement. All right. One of the things you need to know about the Freedom Plus program is that it is built on advanced orbit structure and extended progression mechanism. The program supports long-term scalability and increased ecosystem utility. Okay, so there's multidimensional orbit structure, expanded progression levels, enhanced token integration, manual upgrade, and automatic recycles, accelerated NFT qualification pathways, and sustainability focused rewards. So being part of the F Freedom program and the Freedom Plus program helps you to accelerate your earning through the NFT program. All right, like I told you, the F Freedom program is a gateway of the Fin Freedom program project. So in the future, the Freedom Plus program will be launched. But for now, the program that has been launched is the F Freedom program. Okay, the F Freedom program has been launched, and we're already earning monies in dollars through the F Freedom program. Then in this Fin Freedom network, we also have the Freedom NFT program. I told you earlier that the NFT program is a status NFT program where you earn royalty from the ecosystem every single month. Okay, The Freedom NFT program is a blockchain-based membership system designed to recognize ecosystem commitment. All right, the program is designed to reward ecosystem commitment and unlock access to structured reward pools and ecosystem privileges. All right, there are 3 of those NFTs. Membership qualification is tied to ecosystem activity and defined token threshold. The first NFT program is the NFT Foundation, then the NFT Intermediate, and the NFT Advanced. Okay, the key features of this NFT program is token-backed membership structure. These tokens cannot be sold. All right, these tokens cannot be sold. Token-backed membership structure, tier-based reward pools, long-term ecosystem alignment, structure qualification logic, deflation supportive framework. All right. So when you attain a certain level in the ecosystem pays you royalty in the form of this NFT program. All right. So you attain a certain level in the program, you receive foundational NFT, intermediate NFT, advanced NFT. All right. One can start from NFT foundation and grow into intermediate and grow into advanced. But of course, it is a reward for ecosystem commitment and structures. All right. If you grow your structure, you grow your you commit to the program, and you grow in the Freedom program and the Freedom Plus program, you earn NFT royalty status, and this NFT enable you to earn money from the system for life. Then, like I told you earlier, the token economy, the FFN Freedom Network has a token economy, and this token economy, there are the different kinds of tokens that you earn from the ecosystem. The main token is a FFN Freedom coin. The FFN Freedom coin is a utility coin that will be used in the entire ecosystem. All right. The FFN Freedom coin is known as FFC, and it will be used in the entire ecosystem. All right. This coin has a lot of utility. All right. From the Freedom program to the Freedom Plus program to the NFT program to every aspect of the entire ecosystem, the academy, everything will use this FFC coin. All right. So, and this FFC coin has, other coins. There is FGT, which is a Freedom Game Token, FGTR, the Freedom Game Token Reactivation, then the Freedom Plus token reactivations. All of these tokens, you get them via activation of levels in the Freedom program and the Freedom Plus program. When you activate level 1, you get a certain amount of Freedom Game Token. When you activate level 6, you get a certain amount. Then when you are reactivating, for instance, if you cycle your level 1 and you are recycling level 1 again, you get some FGTR. All right, that's the Freedom Game Token reactivation. Then when the Freedom Plus program is launched, every time you activate a level in the Freedom Plus program, you receive Freedom Plus token. When you reactivate a level, you receive Freedom Plus token reactivation. Is that clear? All right. I'm going to make a video where we explain in detail how the Freedom program works. This is just an overview of the entire ecosystem. All right. So every of these tokens have their own utility in the future. It is this FGT, FGTR, FPT, FPTR that qualifies you for NFT royalty status. Do you understand? So the NFT program will be qualified by those who have enough of these tokens. But the core ecosystem token is the FFC, which is the FFN Freedom coin. All right? Each token serves a clearly defined role within the ecosystem. I just said that. Supporting activation, rewards, reactivation, governance, preparation, ecosystem utility, and long-term network functionality. Now, I need to also add that FFC is a governance token. In other words, how much of the token you have in the future will determine your say in the ecosystem. Of course, this business is not owned by just one man. This is not a one-man show. This is a collective ecosystem that is built by all of us. Everyone who is part of the business is also a part of the decision making of the entire business. Then there's another part of the project known as the FFN Marketplace. The FFN Marketplace is a marketplace where digital products are sold. All right, you can buy and you can also place your own digital product on the FFN project, the ecosystem commerce layer. The FFN Marketplace is the official digital marketplace of Fin Freedom Network. It is designed to connect ecosystem participants with product, services, digital solutions, and future blockchain-enabled commerce opportunities within a structured ecosystem environment. The marketplace expands practical utility across the network while supporting ecosystem growth, digital entrepreneurship, and community-driven economic activity. So, in this FFN, you can create your own digital product and you can buy digital product from the platform. So it's a digital commerce infrastructure, ecosystem-based marketplace access, community-powered trade opportunities, future blockchain, and utility expansion. All of these happen within the FFN project, product of the project. All right. Then we also have the Fin Freedom Institute. The Fin Freedom Institute is where you learn all you need to learn about cryptocurrency, about blockchain, about, metaverse, about everything you need to know about AI, cryptocurrency, blockchain, and all of that. There are different courses within the academy that you can learn. All right. Freedom Digital Academy teaches blockchain technology, Web3 development, smart contract and DeFi, digital systems, cybersecurity, and protocol design, emerging digital skills. Then the Freedom Business and Leadership Academy teaches entrepreneurship, leadership development, digital business growth, community leadership, governance principles, strategic decision making, and a host of others. All right. Now, this entire thing I share with you, the F Freedom Program, Community Building Project, the Freedom Plus Program, the NFT Program, the tokens, and then this Fin Freedom Institute are all lumped under the Fin Freedom Network. All right? Everything is under the Fin Freedom Network. What makes the Fin Freedom Network different? Let me share that with you. Number one, structured ecosystem design. The Fin Freedom Network has a structured ecosystem design. FFN is designed around interconnected ecosystem layers that reinforce one another through utility, progression, and shared product. Like I told you, the F Freedom Program, the Freedom Plus Program, the NFT Program, the token economy, and the Institute, all are interconnected. And the gateway to all of them is the F Freedom Program. The F Freedom Program is the gateway to all of them. The other thing you need to love about this Fin Freedom Network is transparency and the smart contract execution. The system is transparent. You can check every operation within the ecosystem in the blockchain. All right, it's a transparent smart contract that you can check. All right, and one of the things you need to also know is that payment in this structure, in this project is transparent. You can see your payment when you earn them. There's no bottleneck. Nobody is chief, deciding who earns and who does not earn. It's a transparent ecosystem, and the system is community driven. All right, every business that will stand the test of time must be driven by people. If you run a business that is not driven by people, you can't make money, and the business cannot be sustainable. So, a business that will be sustainable and will be long time must have people. There must be leadership. There must be a structure that keeps people coming, and this business has a structured community program. Then it is sustainability focused. All right, it's sustainability focused framework. It has a sustainability focused framework. FFN incorporates structured progression system, recycling mechanism, defined reward logic, and economic ecosystem balancing models designed to support long-term operational sustainability. All right, it's sustainable. Believe me when I say that. Then in the future, we also have what we call DAO governance vision. What it means is decentralized autonomous organization will govern the operation of the system in the future. In other words, no single person can decide what happens in the ecosystem. It will be by the vote of everyone in the ecosystem. The ecosystem is built and developed with a long-term vision towards decentralized community governance. So in the future, governance within the ecosystem will be decided by the community, not by just one person. Via smart contract infrastructure, multi-signature safeguard, community governance framework, DOO, integration pathways, decentralized ecosystem management. All right, this is what makes this business different. We have done businesses in the past where one person decides what happened, and that one person can log everybody out. One person can steal from the company or steal from the project, but this opportunity is not like that. All right. So what is the vision that we have ahead? I'm rounding up already. What's the vision that we have around? The FFN Freedom Network is building more than a single project. It is a developing connected digital ecosystem designed to integrate financial infrastructure, digital commerce, education, leadership development, blockchain innovation, and community-driven growth. The long-term objective is to create a sustainable ecosystem where technology, structure, transparency, and opportunity work together to empower individuals and communities globally. So, financial infrastructure, digital commerce, education, leadership development, blockchain innovation, community-driven growth. These are coming all together just for one aim: to empower you and to empower communities globally. All right? So this is all you need to know about the FFN Freedom Network. If you have any question about FFN Freedom Network, I would encourage you to share those questions with me in the comment. All right? Ask me those questions and I will gladly answer. In the next video I will share with you how you can earn from the FFreedom program. The first program I talked about. How you can earn from the FFreedom program. This program. How you can use a P orbit engine to earn from the ecosystem. And how you can use this FFreedom project to drive yourself through the Freedom Plus program, the token economy, the NFT program. How you can drive yourself from that FFreedom program to every aspect of the program, to even the marketplace, to even the institute, because that FFreedom program is a gateway of the ecosystem. All right? I'll see you in the next video. My name is James O. Ogbaji.